Hey everyone, just doing a live just to see how all my subscribers and ones that tune in, that is, when I'm live, and obviously to see how the ones that don't tune in when I'm live, to see how you all are. I may or may not be joined by my brother, so hopefully he joins sooner rather than later. Just giving you guys all a heads up that he might be, so hopefully that goes well. And I need I'm very thankful to people that do tune in, people that tune in after the live and or during the live, and still leave nice comments after I go live. So thank you. I don't. How can I put it? I don't have a particular topic in mind tonight because I'm just feeling a little bit flat today. So I thought I'd pop in and say, hey, oh, hey Kelly, how you doing, sweetheart? Everybody's doing and see what everyone's been up to since I went live last. And yeah, hey DJ Aussie Mum, how you doing, sweetheart? By the way, I'm having difficulty reading chat a lot. So if I don't, if you send me messages on Messenger and stuff, and I respond with a voice message at any given time, please respond with a voice message because it's very hard to read chat these days because of my eyes being so bad. So please do. I'm hoping to get them fixed one day soon. I'm not in a hurry for it, to be honest, because I'm worried what they're going to find. But like I said, I just wanted to pop on here. I've been having these issues lately for the last week or so. My left leg, from probably I'd say the ankle, but it's not as bad as on the calf, but up near the thigh area, it's like really, 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 really hot, and I have no idea what the hell's fucking causing it. But live tonight, I got my to look at apparently just a mental circulation. So I've got to start exercising. So that's going to be fun for me to be able to try and do that. But I'm looking forward to that. But I'm hoping that it's nothing too bad. My doctor's away until the 12th of October. So I have to basically, and he's the only doctor I will trust to actually tell me what's going on. So I can't read chat. This is so. I should actually stop doing lives until I can read chat. So, hang on, I know what I'll do. So then Andy doesn't feel pressure because I don't want him to because he's buggered tonight, guys. But I will do this. Hang on, not that one. Sorry, give me a sec, guys. I will post this so that way if anyone does have a way of telling me what it could be, like he just says it's poor circulation, please pop up and tell me what it could be. Because, like I said, my right leg, it's like freezing cold, and like my left leg is really, really hot, and it makes it very, very difficult to get comfortable. So I don't think it's gout. I don't know what the hell fucking gout is, but yeah, but I'll just speak to my doctor about it and see what he can do, see what they can recommend. But if anyone can help me out a bit with that, figuring out what it could possibly be, please pop up and let me know. I can't read chat properly. Very sorry for that. Yeah. Like I said, I don't have a particular topic in mind tonight, so we'll see how we go. But like I said, it hasn't happened ever before, so I don't know what the hell's causing it. So, hey Woo, welcome into my chat. You're welcome to pop up on panel. Everyone's welcome to pop up on panel. As long as you're not a rude fuckwit and want to show porn, I'm fine with who pops up on panel. So, hey Bubsy, how you doing, sweetheart? Kelly, can you pop up here and tell me what you think it could mean, sweetheart? Sorry, I don't mean to tell you what to do. I know if you don't want to, that's fine. But I'm just getting like really pissed off with it because it's like I don't get any pins and needle feelings. It's just like I've been sitting near a heater for ages, and when you sit near a heater and you have one leg near there all the time, and it heats up. That's how it feels throughout my whole fucking left leg, and I don't know what's going on. So if anyone can help me figure it out, that'd be awesome. And I can go to my doctor and say this is what I think it is, or see a different doctor. Not that I want to, because I only like my own doctor. But we'll see how we go. Because he's not in until, like I said, to the 12th of October, and he's the only doctor I trust. So, I can't. I'm gonna have to. If I'm highlighting your comment, it's not to be rude. It's just so that I can read it better. Um, I'm glad you're doing good, Bubsy. That's good to hear, sweetheart. I'm glad. But yeah, no one wants to pop up on panel with me. This is go figure, really. I'm not offended. I'm used to it. But like I said, it's just like that heat in my leg. It's constant and it's fucking annoying the hell out of me. So I do think I should but I don't have any way of getting to my doctors or getting any medication till Wednesday, so this next week. So I see it as that. Well, not next week, the week after, sorry, because he won't be in until the 12th. I hope he comes back sooner because, yeah. Like, I'm able to do, like, normal activity and stuff. It just makes it difficult when I want to wear, like, pants and shit. It's like rubbing against it. It could also be because I've been wearing, like, leggings that aren't, like, that are a little bit tight for me and stuff. So that might have something to do with it. It might have been something I ate. I don't know. So I don't know, and there's no one backstage. I don't know. But like I said, it's frustrating. So I've got to continue reading comments. That does say gout, no. And so, because I think if it was that, I think it would be throughout my left side, but it's not. It's just my leg. Reading things here. Yes. But like I said, if no one wants to join me, this will be an incredibly short live. I don't have much to talk about. I am going to do my best to start getting back into more true crime stuff, so you guys, you get what you subscribe to instead of just me rambling on incoherently about random stuff. Also, I won't be talking much about my personal life anymore because there's no point to that. And I see it as that, some things need to be kept off the internet, so I'll also keep that off there. But like I said, it's doing my head in. A lot of things are, but I won't go into it at the moment because I don't want it all over the internet. Hello to whoever is in the background watching or anything like that. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to anyone who tunes in, whether you're a prowler, whether you're just someone that watches for content or whatever. I don't care. Thank you for tuning in. Means a lot to me. Andy, get your ass up here. Kelly, come up here. Someone come up here, please. Now I am begging. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. I am joined by, drumroll please, my brother's here, guys. Haywood.
Hello.
Welcome to my live stream.
Yes,
You've been here plenty
you're
of times,
welcome.
I know, but welcome. Hey,
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I can't read what people have been writing. Can you help me out, please?
Yes. Bubsy says, Tammy, I'm always here for you, my friend.
Thank you, sweetheart. That means a lot to me. Kelly thought she wrote that it could be gout. What the fuck is gout?
Gout or thyroid? I don't know.
Well, I've asked her to come up here and explain, and she won't. So, okay, you
It's all
talk to
right.
chat
We'll look
about
into it
this and
after the
go and look it
live.
up on. Oh my god, I can't find that bloody. I can never find both phones at the same time. I'm that fucking good at losing one.
Mm.
I don't know where it's gone.
You're
Oh,
sitting on it.
no, I feel it.
Bring it. It might give you a cheap thrill.
I can't ring it because I'm online.
Oh,
Okay, you take over my
Mama.
chat for a moment, can you?
Yes.
Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay, you can tell them what's coming up with you and I on my panel. All right, I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, okay. Apparently, Tammy wants to give me a Q&A because my surgery is just over a month away. So yeah, and apparently also a lot of you have been asking about me. So she's like, "Oh, come up, come up." I'm like, "No, no, no." So I'm finally here. Hello to the people that have been asking about me now, and if they watch this back. Hope you're all doing well and have been well. Yes, it's been a few sleeps and few times the water's been under the bridge since I've last chatted with you all. So yeah, since I last chatted with you all, it was the Queen has died. Um, to our Australian listeners and viewers, and you might know him from the UK as well, John Hamberlin from the kids' TV show Play School. He passed away today from a heart attack, and he was survived by his two children. So that's a bit of sad news. So yeah. So what have people been up to since we last chatted and hung out?
I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, it's not a form of arthritis, but you never know it could be. That's what gout is.
Okay, Tammy,
Yes.
are you on StreamYard at the moment through the internet browser?
I don't know why.
Can you see up at the top of the page? There's two little things, two capital A's.
No, at the top, no, there's no two A's there. Why?
Okay, because I was going to say if you can see that, you can push it, and then it will increase the size of the font.
Oh, I'll see if I can do that. Hang on. I don't know how to do that.
That's all
I'll
right.
show
I'll
you what
show
it
you
looks
next.
like when I get home. Oh, when I get home, I am home. Hang on, I'll see if I can enlarge it this way. No, just zooming in. It's okay. Cool.
Still good.
I that's okay, Kelly. It's all good, sweetheart.
Yes, I was just saying that it's been a
Well,
bit.
that's just it, Bubs. Huh?
Oh, go on.
No, I was just going to say I don't know. Hello, Miss Sharon, Miss Stone. Have not seen you in here for ages, my darling.
It's
Hope
because
you
I'm
stick
here.
around for the show. Hey,
It's because I'm here.
my brother brings all the crews to the yard. Yeah, no, I can't even do that. Okay, yeah, I found a way I can zoom in now. So it might just take me a little while longer to read messages, but whoopsies. By the way, Bubsy says, "Hey Andy." Thanks for the advice on that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. At the scene with oopsies. Hey Tammy and everyone in chat. Working whilst listening. I'll have fun with that. Oh, thank you. I love hearing that people love listening to me. That actually makes me very happy to hear that. Thank you. My brother's disappeared. Where did he go? Thanks for disappearing, Andy. Oh, rude. He didn't even say see you to anybody. How rude. Or his phone went flat because his phone has a habit of going flat very, very quickly. Um, no, it's not red or itchy, and it's not discolored. Okay, Haley, no worries, sweetheart. Welcome to my chat. I don't think I've seen you in here before, Haley. I may have, and if I haven't noticed, I do apologize sincerely for that. I'm so sorry. But no, it's not itchy or anything. It just feels hot, if that makes sense. Like I know I'm a hot chick, but I'm joking. I'm not. But no, it's just irritating. especially when you sit on something cold, and then it's like, oh man, it's really hot. But then, like on the other side of my leg, on my other, oh, hang on, here we go. Sorry, have to. Shit! Oh, that was so close. I nearly ended the live by mistake. Give me one moment. Oops. Hello.
Yes, I'm back. I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. You disappeared, and I was saying how rude you were without saying goodbye to my subscribers. But it's all right. You're back now.
Mm.
Oh, thank you, Hayley. That's really sweet to read that. Thank you. Oh, that's very kind. I love when people tell me that they're a subscriber if I don't recall seeing them in here, but I appreciate every single one. Even if some of them happen to be dorky idiots or whatever, I still appreciate them. Just don't appreciate the assholes that come up and do random crap, because that's annoying. But can I tell them what's coming up in the foreseeable future with the live I'm planning on doing?
Well, I basically told her when you're away that you want to do a question and Q&A.
Yeah, because there could be people in chat that I'm not saying there is, so don't anyone get upset when I say this. There could be people in chat that could be potentially they don't know
Tammy, you're
certain
sounding
things and
like
they
a
want to ask
robot.
questions, but they probably am I?
Oh, you were
How
a little
bad?
bit. Not now.
Okay, well not now. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I just thought it'd be something that, even though obviously it's not crime related, but it could be something that, like I said, there could be people in chat that might want to do this and, you know, might want to know a few things about it and stuff, so you can answer their questions. Just thought it'd be something good to do, something different.
Well, like I said before, we're just over a month away, so...
Yeah, so the interview will be done prior to his surgery, and then if he's up for it and stuff, about a month after he's had the surgery, we'll do another one as a follow-up. Because I reckon it'll be something very interesting for people to know about if they are considering doing it. I don't want to say it's the gastric band because it's not. I don't think that's what it's called.
No,
I
it's
can't
a
remember the
gastric
exact.
sleeve.
The gastric sleeve, not the band.
Or sleeve gastronomy or whatever it is.
Yeah, we'll just say it's the gastric sleeve, guys, because that's easier to remember, even though I didn't. Oh, so anyway.
Yeah,
You know
what
you
else
do.
is
Well,
new?
what else is new is that, as everybody knows, I've got my shed. I am very happy with it. Got all rid of most of my crap out of my house into the shed, so to speak, stuff that I just wanted to put in storage.
Well, that's
What
good.
else is? Hey,
that's good.
yes. Also that only for today, I'm sure that my hands actually feel good. They don't feel pain. Earlier today, they felt a little bit of pain because it was raining. But as far as
Yes.
anything else goes, there's not as much pain in my hands today as there has been. The pain I have now, it's not, like I said, in my leg. It's not actual pain. It's just like the leg is hot. That's the best way to describe it. It's just hot. And I think it might have been either the way I slept on it, or like my brother said when he researched it, I have been not doing much walking lately. I've been quite slack with my walking, so I need to get back into it. Even if it's just walking around the block once, it doesn't matter. At least it's something. And if it still hurts at the end of that, I will go see my GP.
That's
Doctor.
a good idea.
Yes. But yeah, not much is new with me. Really? What's new with you?
Not much. Well, lately I've been just planning my surgery and counting down the days and having days that I'm shit scared and there's some days that I'm not, so...
Kelly, no, my leg is not red. It's just hot. There's no redness or anything. Sorry, Andy, go on.
No, it's all right. So yeah, just taking it easy, taking it day by day.
How's your foot?
My foot is okay. Bit sore here and there, but it's okay.
Yeah, did you find that okay? Do you want to explain to people what I'm talking about with asking how your foot is?
I have found out that I've got flat feet, and I needed to go. I was working at this, as we call it here, the Royal Show, but you guys in the States and everything, you guys call it a fair. And I went for the first week and everything, and I got told by the doctor, go see a podiatrist. I refused. I spoke to a former friend of mine. He's like, just wait till you have the surgery. You might lose the weight and you'll be fine. So I took his advice, but I went to worked at the fair for the first week, and then I could barely walk on my feet for the second week. So I went to the podiatrist. The podiatrist said that I needed not special shoes, but shoes that would help me be at more comfort. And I ordered them. I've got them, and yeah, basically the pain is still niggling, but it's not as bad
Yeah.
because I've got no arch in my foot.
Haley just said then, she goes, my God, my feet are so flat.
Mm. Yeah, like my dad used to say to me, he's
This
like,
is what
I
I
can hear
love
you
most
coming up
about.
the hallway.
Yeah, didn't he even
What?
say at one stage, didn't Dad say at one stage you have flat feet?
Yeah, but I took no notice of it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we couldn't really take notice of any kind of major problems we had when we were kids health-wise. Anything that was going
No.
to cost money, forget it.
Yes.
What do you mean, nut? That's true.
I know.
Oh, I thought you were saying nut. Like, no, that never happened. Anything that costs money to go and fix, nah, forget about it. The fuck was that?
I don't know.
It's rustling like you're rustling something near the phone.
No, not me.
Yeah, so well, it's not me. It's definitely not me. As there it goes again. As for putting my leg in the freezer, no, not gonna happen because if I put cold on it, it feels cold. It doesn't feel cold. It just feels more hot. What are you doing?
It's on your end.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's not on my end.
Fuck's sake. Hey, Penny. All right, Andy, you talk to chat again. I'm going to pop down, pop back in.
Okay. I think she needs a new phone, people. The phone she's got is shit. Just saying. Anyway. Oh, Penny Blake. Hello, Penny. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Yes. So,
Back.
yeah, like I was saying, I think the shoes helped me a little bit. Not, yeah, yes, the late Queen, yes. Yeah, my dad used to say the same to me, Haley. I can hear you coming up the hallway. How? You've got flat feet. The late monarch, yes.
It's just going to feel weird, like not, how can I put it? Not seeing the Queen, like she's on our $5 note and she's on all our coins, like our 50-cent piece, 20-cent piece, 10-cent piece, 5-cent piece, $1 coin, and $2 coin. She's on all of them. All right. So
Yes,
it's
because we're
very,
under the Commonwealth.
I know, but it's just going to feel weird now when it's like, oh, I'm definitely going to continue using my card for everything because I don't want a note with bloody Prince freaking Charles on it. Fuck that. Yuck.
Mm.
Prince Charles is on a $50 note. Well, I don't think he should be on the $50 note. I don't think he should be on anything. Even though he's now
Well, it's the 5.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he's on anything higher than the 5, that would piss me off because the Queen deserved to be on something higher than the 5, that's for sure. But she's on every single coin, so.
Well, they're talking about some of the coins will be King Charles III will be facing one way, and the Queen, the late Majesty, will be on the other side facing the other way.
Oh, so you're going to say Killer or Dumbo? For those who think that she's responsible for Diana's death, that is.
So it's no longer Prince Charles.
No, it's King Charles. What would we call him? Because we call
Your
the Queen
Highness.
Your Highness. We'll still call him Your Highness.
Yes.
Ugh. Good thing I never want to fucking meet him, eh?
And Sir. And you bow to him.
Ugh. Rather bow to an ice cream truck vendor. Sorry, I'm a real bad person at saying stuff like that. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of him.
Hayley said, I still can't accept that our Queen has gone.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Andy.
It's a shock, but at least we can say we lived through one monarch and now we're living through another.
No, that's true. It's one way of looking at it. Like, unless there's someone in here that is older than 80, which for some instinct I don't think there is, because I think I'd scare them with my profanity. But just think about it. We are all under the age of 80. So when you think about it, we all have been, while we've all been alive, we've been under the reign of the Queen or a Queen.
Yes, the ones that live in Australia, yes, and the UK.
For those who live in Australia and remember Play School back in the...
You sound like a robot.
Noni and again?
Yeah, you're right now. John
Hamblin,
yeah, I said that.
Oh, you already said... Well, I wasn't here to hear you say that now, was I?
No.
Jeez, and it was a heart attack, you said. Fucking hell. That's really fucking scary, thinking, you know. No.
Yes.
Well, I'm pretty sure, didn't Play School go around the world?
The UK was in.
Okay. Not sure if it was
I think
America.
he will be a grumpy king, but he is a king, is allowed, I guess. He is the king. Is allowed. Yes.
Yeah.
I think it would take a bit of getting used to be honest. I think he'll be a good king. And just think as well, if all being well, we'll have lived through 3 monarchs.
True, Elizabeth, Charles, and when Charles decides to walk off that very short plank to the abyss, and I hope he takes Camilla, then it'll be William. Sorry, I'm just reading some of the chat. Sorry. Now that I know how to enlarge the screen. Hey, Sherry. But like, it is a shock. Andy, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to.
Yeah. Yes, it'll be William and Kate. And then after William and Kate, it will be their son.
To Tammy, who's booting herself for the 3rd time.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
You sound weird.
So do you. Maybe you should step down and step back up.
Okay, hang on.
Hang on, no, you're fine now.
Okay.
Oh, I think that considering that William and Kate are doing...
Oh, Tammy.
That is not my end. That's when you started talking.
Leave.
Are you going to come back? Okay, well, I hope he comes back. Yeah, here we go. Oopsies. Welcome back. Let's hope we don't have any more technical difficulties.
Good morning.
Morning. Sorry, how you doing? Sorry, I thought you were my brother.
This is Sherry here.
Hey, Sherry, how you doing, sweetheart?
I'm well. How are you feeling, Tammy?
I'm okay. So, like, my left leg is really, it's not itchy, it's not red, nothing. It's just my left leg is really, really hot. And I'm trying to figure out what's causing it, but it's not what I'm trying to sleep, but I don't know.
Yeah. So what's the topic this
You
morning?
just absolutely anything and everything. And my brother and I were just talking about how with the Queen and stuff. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And I just thought, if anyone wants to pop up, they can.
Um, where's Andy at? I haven't seen him on your show lately.
He was just on.
Does he have his own show? Or
He does at times, but I think he's like not necessarily given up on it. I just think he wants to stay focused on what he's doing, and he just pops up now and again on my channel to give himself a bit of a tell over, because lots of people that are in here adore Andy. So Andy comes into my
yeah,
chat and
he's a sweetheart.
oh, he definitely is. He's definitely one of a kind, and I'm very, very blessed to have him. Tears at the best of times, but I adore him all the same. I'd be lost without him, that's for sure.
Now, is he younger than you, dear, or older?
He's 6 years younger than me.
Well, I think
He doesn't
both
act
you. Yeah. I think you're one of a kind too, Tammy. You're a
Oh,
sweetheart.
thank you. That it really means a lot to hear that. Thank you.
You're kind and respectable. You're honest, and I don't know.
No, that's really beautiful to hear. That I love getting compliments. It's very nice.
Well,
It sounds so full of myself saying that, but no, thank you.
I speak the truth, Tammy.
That's the best way to be in life.
Okay, I'm going to make a statement here, and I know you don't want to hear what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, go for it. Say whatever you want to say. It's open panel.
Of course, I'm 74. I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I'm retired, although I do volunteer some still. Haven't
That's
as
beautiful.
much since COVID hit, but you're the type of person that um we can pretty much say anything on your channel as long as we're respected and everything. And what I'm getting at here is the same old Chris Watts, which I know you don't want to talk about him, do you?
No, I'm saying I won't do a live, but if people come up on panel and wish to discuss it with me, they are more than welcome to.
Well, dear, what bothers me, because I happen to care about people. I love people and try to, help people. But I've got 3 children in heaven. I lost my 3rd child in January of 2015, similar to Shanann Law, her parents. But why? I mean, the case is closed. We're never going to know the real truth, the whole truth, until Chris faces. I don't know. I never heard him, even though he took the plea deal or whatever. All I ever heard out of him was that was his decision. Now, these creators, which are on YouTube, they say they're not. It's the same stuff here. They say they're not bashing Shanann or talking ill of her, but I mean, you made a remark one time about sometimes things that are said that try to read between the lines on a lot of things, and um, but he just, I heard him say, well, I know he took responsibility for the murders and this, that, and other, but he said that was his decision. But I've never heard him come out and, I don't know, there's no remorse. It was like,
Yeah,
you know,
I agree completely. Like, he's never once saying, yes, I
but
killed the girls and I hold, like, I feel bad for it and I apologized. He's never publicly said that, ever,
no.
as far as
And
I'm aware.
of course, the Rusicks, they're pretty close to. Do you know the creator of Mommy Ramblins?
I've heard of her. I don't necessarily watch her channel.
She's up. I think she's in New York. Well, the Rusicks are friends with her, along with Outback Outlaw, who's in, I
Mm.
believe he's in Australia,
Yes,
and
he is.
Preach Queen. Um, yeah, from time to time they'll come on, and I uh, get on the chat and talk. And I asked him one time. I left a comment that I appreciated him in Preach Queen, but I mean the public. We have a right to know everything about the case. You
We
know,
do, but, I think that, until such time, like you said, until Chris applies for his 35C, which I don't believe he ever will, because he's got it
yeah.
made where he is, like he's used to being bossed around, and now that he's in jail, he's being bossed around in more ways than one, probably. And he likes routine, and when you're in jail, you have a routine.
Well, the
And like you said, I don't think he's ever going to tell the truth. The only person who knows the truth with what happened to Shanann, unfortunately, is Shanann, and the person who actually killed her. So,
and I from day one um have believed, even though we do not see him carrying out Shanann or the children, maybe one of the children, when he leans down, to pick up something. I don't know if you've listened to different creators where they say, they see him with the gas can and he's making all these trips back and forth. But unless they went out the back, I, but back to, well, talking about the mistress, Nicole Kessinger, I
mm.
seriously doubt. I mean, she might be, I don't know. None of us know how we would act if we had been in her shoes. She probably,
Well,
the
I
way I,
know, sorry to
she
cut you
does,
off. I know that if I was in her shoes and I was being slandered, like I slander her quite a bit, I call her camel toe, but I see it as that if I was being as slandered as she has been in the last 4 years, I know for a fact that I would speak my truth. I
well,
would
I
want to
would
set the
too.
record straight, instead of hiding.
I would too, but, the Rusicks, when they were on with Mommy Ramblins about a year ago, or maybe a little more than a year ago, Sandra Rusick made the remark that the second confession, well, over there at Dodge, where he's at, he told
Yep.
Kobach and Tammy basically the truth then. But then Frank Rusick, um, when him and Frankie were talking, um, I don't know, and with Mommy Ramblins, Carolyn, and Sandra made the remark that the second confession was the truth. But
But how can we be sure of that? Is it because, you think about it this
that
way.
is
Sorry, go on.
that I can figure is that
Well, I'm starting to think that Chris confessed to doing it all only because of the fact that you think about it, if he gets out of jail, as much I've got no disrespect to Cindy or Ronnie. So if there's anyone in the background watching this and trying to
Mm.
clip parts where you think I'm disrespecting them, I'm not. But when you think about it, okay, he's got his mum and his dad and his sister and his nieces or nephews that Jamie's had. That's all he's got. He hasn't got his wife. He hasn't got his own kids. So what would you? If I was him, I'd want to stay in jail for the simple fact that you're probably America's most hated man at this point. You know, when you're in jail, you're somewhat safe. You're not safe from the people who pretty
Well,
much want to kick your ass for killing his
yeah.
family, but still. Sorry?
I've been watching it from day one, and the only thing
Yeah.
that I see when he put the girls to bed, or claimed when he put them to bed, that Sunday night before Shanann got home, right at 2 o'clock in the morning, he made the remark. He told the detective and Tammy, CBI, and them that he knew that would be the last time he would put the girls to bed. Now, I go back and forth at that birthday party to where, because I think I told you in when I was on the panel one time, that the children's shoes had sand in them.
Exactly.
You hear that? Well,
I
the
personally don't
sand.
think the girls came
Now
home
there's
that Sunday.
Pardon me.
I personally don't think the girls came home that Sunday night from the party, personally.
And right, and the way, you know, I think he tells bits and pieces of the truth, but
Oh, yeah, definitely. I
on
don't
the
think Chris
long,
will ever tell the truth.
well, bits and pieces is, you know, um, I don't know. I mean, the main thing is, I think there was less than an hour. If he did all this that same morning, he had to dig the grave, and I go back and forth on that. I think it was pre-dug. Um,
Yep.
um, I mean, if I know back many years ago when I was young, and I can remember getting jobs done quickly because of the adrenaline. Now, here's Chris. In my opinion, he had the adrenaline going, and he had that plan. He said I don't know, I mean, if he would have taken Shanann out the front, when you put a dead weight body
Yep.
in your car or truck, it's going to go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
exactly. I
Shanann,
even mentioned that. I even mentioned that. I can't remember which channel, but I mentioned that on one of another channel, and I was dismissed with that theory. I'm just like, well, it's true. You think about it. You put anything heavy in the back of a ute, the thing goes boom, boom.
yeah.
The suspension causes it to go up and down. Only once, though,
Well,
you know.
Shanann was right around, give or take a pound or two. She was right around 140 pounds, right?
Exactly.
So, even if she was alive and he put her, let's just say, well, the word chloroform has been brought up. Let's just say he give her that to knock her out or something, and
Mm-hmm.
put her. Now, Sandra Lusick, when Frank and Frankie were on Dr. Phil years ago, and Sandy made the remark that Shanann's hair was in the floorboard of the truck, his truck, her hair, and that
Okay.
the children had their feet over their mother, and but how in the world, unless, I mean, I don't know, unless he did this, it would have shown on Nate's camera, I would think. Let's say he got up and, let's just say he killed Shanann in the house, but that is another thing. They're saying that there was no deaths in the house. or maybe he give her like I said, the chloroform, and got her and the children in the truck around back. Now let's say
That's
they
what I'm
were
starting.
already in. Pardon me?
Shit. Sorry, no, it's okay. Sorry, my phone just went blank. It's all right. It's all good. Go on.
But wouldn't he tell that he loaded them up in the back of the house? That is the only way, because there's nothing. There's a shadow. It looks like he is stooping down to pick something up. Did you see that shadow?
No, I didn't see that shadow, but when people talk about the shadows, I kind of just think that's crap because I think everyone was taken out the back, and the only reason they were taken out, the girls were taken out back as well. No one was taken out front because you think, or in Chris's truck, if that was even his truck, he drove home that weekend.
Yeah. And I don't know. Why in the hell did he take all that? I mean, it doesn't make no sense. It backed up his truck into the driveway next to the garage and
Exactly.
took, what, 30 minutes walking back and forth for bullshit? And
Exactly. And you've got to remember as well.
Yeah, he said
Sorry.
he loaded up his book bag. He loaded up this and he loaded up that and the gas can. All that was for show, you know. He wanted to make sure that nobody seen him taking out the children or Shanann out front. So,
Well,
do you,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Tammy, do you feel like Nicole Kessinger was involved?
I do. I think that she had the car out back, and that's where the bodies went. Because a day after, when they had a warrant ready to search her car and to search her home, she kicked up a stink and she sold her car that they were going to inspect, and there were tire tracks out the back that they never took impressions on.
Well, I feel like one of two ways. Have you heard the old saying, the truth always comes out? Well,
Yes.
it may come out, maybe not in our lifetime, but then I go back.
When it does, it'll be very interesting.
And then
Chris is younger than me, so you know, time will tell. But it's just weird how they had a warrant ready to search her car and her house, and she went in and did an interview and rebutted, you know, so they didn't do it.
Right. And then also, what was I going to say?
Made you forget, sorry.
Is there any way you think possibly they cut her a deal by telling the truth if she's involved?
Yes. I think she's more involved than people think.
Done that?
She was definitely in. The reason I think that she's involved is because of the fact she's like, I don't care what anyone says with this, if I'm a bitch for it, so be it. But if I was accused, like if I was the mistress of someone, why would I destroy a SIM card? Why would I sell a car? Why would I protect a friend, Jim? You know, leave Jim alone. Why be so hell-bent on that? And why were the cops so willing to listen to her by leaving Jim alone and by leaving her alone? And you don't hear from her. And that's why I always think, was her name actually Nicole Kessinger? Because she's disappeared off all social media. No one that went to school with her has come forward. No one that ever worked with her has come forward.
So do you think possibly she spilled the beans in a roundabout way and she was offered a plea deal ahead of time?
Oh, I think she was given... Yeah, I reckon. Well, she didn't tell the truth because she's still out there roaming around, probably ruining some other married man's life. But I just don't think she was involved in the sense of how she, obviously we all know she was involved with Chris Watts. But as far as the murders go, it's hard to really say. But for her to say that since Monday morning she's been feeling sick, or Friday night she was sick, and all that sort of stuff. So my question is, how come when they went and opened the tanks that none of the people up there wore a mask, but yet you're supposed to, because those chemicals can be quite harsh on the lungs? So many things don't add up. Like I said,
I've heard
sorry,
two
go on.
different tales on that hatch, and I've heard that it wouldn't necessarily be so strong, to make you sick or anything. If you, let's just say Chris put the girls in the tanks.
Yep.
He's so dumb and stupid. I think he did it rough. I think, well, Bella fought for her life,
Oh
and
yeah, definitely.
at first in the beginning, I thought, how in the hell did he get one of those children in that opening? But what he probably did, he probably took him, picked him up. I don't know. This is awful to talk about, but by the legs and just kind of maneuvered them in there, and that's what caused the injury on Bella. Now, Cece was only, I think, a couple pounds different than her and Bella. But, your shoulders is the widest place of your body. I think he would have probably had to take his feet and actually push those children through that latch. And then taking consideration, he had the adrenaline going. If all this took place Monday morning when he left, but there again, I go back like you, the birthday party. Did they ever come home? Because Frank Ruzick FaceTime. Of course, Shanann was in Arizona, and Frank made the remark when he FaceTimed Chris that the noise of the children was in the background, but he did not actually see the children.
Yeah,
So
and he doesn't
Chris
recall if it was Saturday or Sunday. He spoke to them. He doesn't remember which day it was.
So Chris could have had something taped that he could have been playing. The girls could have
Exactly,
been
because don't forget he
already,
had 2 phones.
right. The girls could have already been put into the tank that, let's see, Sunday night, Sunday
Mm-hmm.
afternoon, when the girls left the party. He could have drove up to Anadarko. Why the shoes were out that their little shoes were there in the home. They had sand in them. Why in the hell would he go ahead and dispose of them after the birthday party and dig the grave, but then turn around and bring the girls' shoes? Unless he took them off in the car or the truck and
Well, yeah,
brought them back and put them.
yeah. The reason I think it was Sunday night is because the thing I find very strange is that the girls were, sorry if this is a trigger for anyone in chat, the girls were submerged in the oil, but yet they managed to get enough oil off to notice that the little one had a scratch on her behind.
Yes. And my God, the only thing, if Chris was my son, don't get me wrong, I would, no matter what our children do, we still love them. But for him to tell his mom and dad that that was his decision, I don't think Cindy or Ronnie believed that he could do this. But in a way,
I'm not going to, sorry to cut you off, I'm not going to say which channel, but apparently another channel has stated that they have now accepted that Chris has done this. I'm not going to mention the channel name because I don't want to be doxxed.
No,
but this
that's
person
fine.
has met them, Cindy and Ronnie, and apparently they've told him that they've accepted the fact that Chris has done this. So
I don't know. Again, back to adrenaline. Let's say, Tammy, you've got less than an hour to do what you're going to do, and you've got that adrenaline going. And let's say you're let's just say you're having an affair with a married man, and you make up your mind and you do these horrific crimes. I believe it can be done. And what was it? Well, what I mean is in that length of time. Wasn't it less than an hour that they figured he would have had to done this that morning,
Yeah.
that Monday?
Mm-hmm.
What was
Yeah.
it? 45 minutes?
It was
Or,
about 45 minutes to an hour to do it all beforehand. But the thing is, the reason I don't think that they came home Sunday, because you got to remember though that when he got home, or Shanann got home, the Lexus was in the garage.
mm-hmm.
So if he was to drive home with or without the girls, no one would have noticed, because as you know, the windows were tinted. Going
Mm-hmm.
in, he would have had the windows up because the party went to like about 5 o'clock, I think. So it would have started getting dark. He would have driven home. Let's say he drove home with the girls and then drove the car into the garage. No one would have seen the girls in the car because the windows would have been tinted and everything like that. And yet,
Mm-hmm.
and then they could have walked through that. I think they call it the mud room, where you basically walk in before you walk into the main house and stuff. So, and that's under the garage. So no one would have seen the girls come home.
Mm-mm.
But if he didn't, that's, just what I'm thinking, because no one would have noticed. No one's got to look out for the car and to make sure Chris is driving home with the girls. No one's looking out for that. Nate had no footage of Chris driving home. If I was the police, I would have asked for the footage from the night before and to see what happened when Chris came home, just seeing if there was anyone else in the car. You wouldn't be able to tell, but
the thing of it is, Chris might say he doesn't remember, and
he
then
remembers.
he felt like a demon come over him. Well, you're damn right, a demon come over him, but he was pre-planning this.
Mm-hmm.
He knew that he was so in love with this woman, and I seriously, I don't know. I'm sticking to the guns that he acted alone. Was she involved? Who knows?
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to turn around and say, "Hey, Sherry, you're wrong. This is what I think. Believe me," and beat my chest. I'm going to say, and I've always said since I started my channel, whether my opinion is agreed upon or disagreed upon, I'm happy and I'm ecstatic when people come up and give me their opinions, because that's what my channel was based about for the very, very beginning. For the very beginning I started it, everyone is entitled to their opinion. And I don't want people thinking I'm doing that for a suck up, because I'm not. I want people to have an opinion. I love the fact people have difference of opinion than me. And I don't want people to ever be shy to have a difference of opinion, because of the fact that, and I've always stated this, that at the beginning of this case, including the police, we all started off with a theory. You know what I mean? And since that theory, it's blown up to what it has today. We've got some proof, we've got some evidence, we've got this, we've got that. But apart from Chris failing that polygraph, they've got excuse my language here, they've got absolutely fuck all on him. You know what I mean? Was his fingerprints found on the hatch? Well, we don't know, because they never took fingerprints from the hatch.
No.
Did they ever test that hair to see if it was actually Bella's hair? Did we actually check if it was real hair? Because it was quite long hair for a little girl who had real short hair. Was that put there as a decoy? So, oh yeah, okay, well, the girls are in there. This is how they got in. You know what I mean? So there's so many things that are so confusing when it comes to this case. When you think like me, I won't do a live saying, Chris, what's facts? Because I don't have any facts. I don't have any data to bring up on the screen and say, here's my theories, guys. I don't have that. I just have my voice. And whereas there are a lot of other channels of people who still discuss this case, and for them, good on them. But for me, it comes down to, I want this to be an open discussion where anyone can come up like you have and talk about the Chris Watts case, talk about anything, and not feel as they're going to be judged, because it won't happen on my watch.
We can all disagree with respect and not get mad. Some of the creators on here, they get mad and they bring all this stuff up. Well, if it happened, it happened. And I think Chris, I don't know. Uh, you would think Sandra and Frank Rusick would by now know this, whether he did it all by himself, if he had help.
Well, I heard on the
But
grapevine
they
they're
stick to
protecting
the.
Kessinger, so I don't know if that's true or not, but
Why would
that's
they
what I've heard.
protect
They're
her?
protecting Kessinger. Exactly.
Why?
Okay, hypothetically, she had I don't know, but hypothetically, let's just say she had absolutely sweet FA to do with this case at all, and her only crime was that she slept with a married man. The thing is, though,
Uh-huh.
if they are protecting her, they're protecting the woman that might not have actually strangled their daughter to death or killed their grandkids, but this woman was in the verge of destroying your daughter's life as she knew it.
Right.
So
Right.
whether she killed the kids or not, she killed part of Shanann by sleeping with her husband.
Yes.
So, but like I said, I've only heard that. I don't know if it's true. If it is, tell her to speak up. Tell her to come on my channel and do an interview. I won't judge her much. I won't
And
say
another.
anything wrong. Those who know me know that I love Nicole Kessinger. I love her as much as I love a virus.
Right.
Not at all.
Well, the thing,
But no, but like I said,
the thing,
go,
the thing of it
go on.
is, if you watch that one, excuse me, show again, it's been probably a little over a year ago. Frank and Frankie, and then Sandra Rusick is in the background, and people are asking questions.
Like, if I had a chance to interview the Ruseks, I would actually take it up in a heartbeat. And if I got a chance to interview the Watts, I'd take that up in a heartbeat too. I would actually like to know if I could ask the Ruseks one question and only one question, honestly, it would be, how are you really coping? There's no cameras here. There's no paycheck at the end of it. There's no nothing. But how are the three of you actually really coping? And with the Watts family, I'd ask the exact same question. How are you really going? Like, since this broke, have you found that people are coming out of the woodworks who suddenly want to know you, like, I would love to interview the Rusek family. I would love to. So if I ever get the opportunity, even if it's just one of them, I wouldn't care. But I would allow them to come up here and say what they want to say, and then I'd ask a few questions. But my number one question would be, how are you coping really? It wouldn't be, are you coping all right? It would be, tell me how you're really coping. I only have 500 and something subs, so it's not going to go very far. But tell me how you're really coping since this happened. What goes through your mind on the 13th of August of the last 4 years? What's been going on in your head? And I'd ask the same question to the Watts family. I don't want fame. I don't want fortune from interviewing them. I just want them to be able to tell their story and tell it without any interruptions from me. I'll put them on panel and tell them if they want to tell their story. I'll step off panel. And then when they just say, Tammy, we've told our story, I'll pop back up. And then I'll allow people in chat to ask questions. If they feel comfortable answering them, they can answer them. But if there's questions that they don't want to answer, then they don't have to. You know what I mean? I would be honoured if I could interview one of those family members. But I don't think it's ever going to happen, unfortunately. Like my brother, he hasn't been killed, obviously, but he's going through this surgery and it scares the crap out of me. Because if I lost my brother, I'd be a wreck. I wouldn't be able to carry on because he's my best friend and he's a good little brother and he's a pain in the ass at the best of times, but I'd be lost without him. I'll do anything to protect him. And I just hope this surgery goes well, and I hope that he finds that he's happier and more content. And that's why I'm doing the Q&A thing with him eventually, when I do the before surgery interview and the after surgery interview. So if anyone out there knows the Ruseks or the Watts personally, let them know that I want to interview them. Tell them they won't get a paycheck out of it, but they'll be able to put a lot of speculation to rest. Are you there? You've muted yourself, darling. She's muted herself, guys. I don't know how to unmute her. Yes, unmute herself, guys. Okay, I'm going to read a bit of chat till she comes back. Sorry, guys, I haven't been reading chat. If anyone else wants to pop up here, feel free. Open panel. Hey, oh, shit. Hey, Melody. How you doing, darling? But like I said, I'd love to be able to interview them. I reckon that would be an absolute fucking honour to be able to interview Sandra, Frankie, and Frankie Jr. I reckon that would be absolutely incredible. But I know that I don't have the money to pay them for an interview. So, with all due respect, I don't think it's going to happen. But I would love to know that there's always a place here for them to come up and tell their story if they wish to. I might not have thousands and thousands of subscribers, but I have enough that people tune in, and I want people to always feel comfortable in my chat and not feel as though that they're going to be bullied or disrespected, because I have I don't care what anyone says, I have the greatest mods that if there's a question that is posted that is disrespectful, all I ask is that you screenshot it, send it to me by Messenger if you can, and then delete it. Because I will not have anyone who is on my panel be disrespected under any circumstances. And I just see it as that, I've said from day one of having my channel, it's like, freedom and say what you want. And like Sherry pointed out, as long as you're respectful. And Sherry, if you try and talk, honey, I can't hear you because you've put yourself on mute. So where the microphone is, you just got to click that, and then you can start talking again if you're still up here, and you are. So, yeah, I can't hear you. I'll see if I can unmute you. Hang on. No, don't want to do that. Oh, hang on. Oh, shit, I'm getting a few people up here now. Hello.
Hi.
How you going?
I'm frozen, man.
I could say I'm frozen, but I'm not, because only my right side of my body is cold and the right side of my leg is hot.
Oh, here it's -2 here. It's like, whoa.
Fuck that.
Jesus Christ. Oh. Damn.
Oh, how about this? I'll throw you my left leg so then that can keep you warm, because it's so fucking hot. It's cold here, but yeah. So what's been happening?
My son had to go to the hospital. He got COVID.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That is not good at all. Anytime someone gets COVID, it sucks eggs.
He was having a hard time breathing with the coughing, and then his fever went right up, like his airways like blocked.
Shit. Oh, that's crap. I hope you'll be okay.
I understand, DJ, that the girls are minors and stuff like that, but if they want to actually clear it all up and clear everybody else's mind, the only one that's stopping anybody is Chris. Chris is the one that's saying he doesn't want the girls' autopsies out.
Exactly. Sorry, who's on panel with me? I can't even fucking read the names. I can read. Someone just showed their face on camera. I'm trying to think who it is.
Sherry and Sherry. Me, you, Sherry, and Sherry.
Okay, Sherry, which one are you actually live on, honey? Because there's two of you up here. Okay, that one. All right, I'll remove the other one, honey.
This one here, that one there, she's muted. You could see
Yeah, she's muted on that one, but the one I'm trying to hang on, I don't even know how to fucking do this.
The one
I don't know how to remove people from stream. I can't read the fucking things. Sherry, you're muted, honey. Unmute yourself. Not turn off your light.
It's,
Oh,
it's,
God. Okay,
The-
I think she's unmuted herself. Unmute yourself.
she said,
Oh, this is a fucking nightmare. I don't know what to do. Hang on.
it was like me before. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I had to figure it out. Oh,
there we go. I removed one of them. No, I did that.
yeah.
Okay, Sherry, you're now muted on the one where you're completely in dark. Yeah, there you go. Where the microphone is at the bottom of your screen, there's a microphone next to it, and it's got an X, like a line, like diagonally through it. Press that, then you can talk. Well, that's a beautiful sunset, but okay, until she figures that out, we'll talk. Oh, fucking hell. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
How did he get COVID?
I think it was someone from school.
Oh, disease carrying little fuckers.
On
so
Friday.
When do you get to see him next?
Thursday.
I hope he's better by then, though.
Oh, me too. It was scaring me because the way he was trying to say hi, like,
yeah,
it was like he was looking for air.
Poor little monkey.
Oh, she should be off now. I don't see that little microphone anymore.
Yeah, Sherry, did you want to try talking now, darling? I think it's back. Sherry, we can't hear you, honey. You're going to have to step down, step back up, honey. I don't think she could hear us either. Sherry!
I don't think she could hear us either because I noticed she was putting her ear near the...
Yeah. You're going to have to step down, pop back up, honey. Pop down, pop back up.
I don't even know if she can hear that.
All right. I'm going to have to remove her from the stream. This is nothing personal, sweetheart, so do not take it. What the fuck am I doing?
Just write down in the... Just write down in the stream. Just write in the stream.
I've already... Yeah. Well, someone else can write that because I can't see the fucking keypad to type. If anyone can someone just write in the stream for Sherry to pop back up? I didn't remove her to be a bitch. I just removed her because I couldn't hear her and she couldn't hear us. So, saves there.
Hey, someone else want a tea? Because I need a strong, hot cup of tea. I'm frozen.
Yeah, because when we spoke yesterday,
it's freezing here. Ugh.
You should. I don't envy the cold weather. I love the cold weather, but like I said, I don't understand why my right leg is so fucking hot.
Yes, it is. It is in Celsius.
Oh, here we go. Someone else is back. Might be able to hear Sherry now, or it might be Andy. Oh god, I can't even know which one to fucking add. This is awkward. Oh, there we go. Okay, can you hear us now? Hello?
You.
Huh?
No, I was telling
Kelly. Is that Kelly?
Kelly's down there.
I'm trying to take herself off mute. Unmute yourself, Kel. Oh, there you go. Oh, fucking hell. This fucking StreamYard shit is really starting to piss me off. Okay,
I know when
so now what I've got to quickly do. Oh.
First, like, I'm talking like when I went to try it 4 years ago and I couldn't do it. And I couldn't do it. And I couldn't do it. I just started with you. And that's 4 years later.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh my God.
Okay. Can we hear her now?
Try talking, Sherry.
She's not even mute. Take your volume up.
Oh,
Yes,
I did.
I heard her.
there we go.
Okay,
Oh, she
I
just
didn't
muted
remove you
herself.
before.
She just muted
Yep,
herself.
mute yourself again, Dale.
Oh, it's not gonna.
The joys of trying to teach people StreamYard when I don't even understand it myself. Unmute yourself. It's next to the camera. You can keep the camera off, but just the microphone next to it. Press that.
I did.
Okay, try now.
There
Okay.
you go.
Can you
We
hear
can
me
hear
now?
you. Yeah.
Yes. Yay, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Nope, she's gone again.
Oh shit.
Because I'm not the one fucking doing it. It's annoying as fuck.
Oh, I know.
That's all right. She'll work it out hopefully soon. Just don't press the leave button. That's why you leave, because you press the leave button.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't push the red X.
yes. Yes, never press the red X.
Just push the microphone, and that's it.
Exactly. If you don't appear on camera, you turn your camera off, and that's cool. Now, let's see. Because last time when people were backstage, I didn't even fucking see anyone. Nope, you're the only one that's up here, so that's all cool. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired. It's unfucking real. Oh, I can't. So, is it starting to snow there, or are you just getting frost at the moment?
Oh, it's frosty as shit, man. Were scraping their cars this morning.
Oh yes, here we go. Sherry's back, I think, or Kelly, one of the two. Okay, let's try again. Sorry. Hello.
There's Sherry.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Just don't touch the microphone. Oh, you did it.
Oh my god. It's all right. She's
It's all right.
If anyone else wants to come up on panel, please do. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to laugh at you, Sherry. The situation's funny. That's all. Because I used to do the same thing when I was always on panel. I used to always mute myself. Oh, far up. And if I need to drop the StreamYard link again, let me know. Oh, all right. She's still on mute, isn't she? No? Yes? I can't tell.
She's still on mute because I see the camera with the line right beside her name.
Oh, thank you. At least I've got someone on panel who can tell me that. Because I can't tell. Sherry, unmute yourself, honey. The microphone, not the
She
camera.
unmuted it. She unmuted it because the little thing's not there anymore.
Okay, Sherry.
Sherry, talk.
Hello,
Talk, Sherry.
There you go.
Tammy.
You got it.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, you can hear.
We can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah. Can I make a comment here?
Okay. Yeah.
Can I tell you this much? Okay, Tammy. When Frank and Frankie were on Mommy Ramlin's channel a little over a year ago, Frank made a statement. He said, "Well, y'all want to know the truth?" He said that he knew the truth, and you weren't going to get it from him. So,
exactly.
Do you guys remember that?
I remember that.
Because
he said he was going to take it to his grave.
Right. But then Sandra Rusick, in the background, she said, everyone, the second confession from Chris Watts and Dodge is the truth. Is the truth.
Okay.
But
Tammy,
why
drop
would
the
he
link.
There
make
you
a
go.
remark like
Tammy, drop the link again
Okay.
because Haley wants to come up too.
Awesome. The more the merrier. Yep. I think I just posted the correct link. I fucking hope I did. Oh my god, what's going on? Why isn't it letting me post anything? Oh, okay. Hang on a sec, Haley. Sorry. Keep talking, you two. I've got to figure out how to do this shit. I suck at this. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm not new to this. I've been at this for over a year, but it's just really fucking hard to figure everything out. Okay. Has it done it? Good. All right. Here we go. Post comment. Okay. I hope that worked. Yep. All right. I don't think I've had Haley on my panel before. I'm used to calling people with the name Haley. I'm calling them Hales, but I don't want to offend her, so I'll just call her Haley. Thank you for letting me know someone wanted the link. Thank you for that, Dale. But
She's
yeah,
never done it. She says she's never done it before, so I am loving this.
Oh, I'll be
Me either. This was the first time I got on StreamYard when was it?
About
Not long.
a week ago.
About a week ago.
Yeah.
Week or two ago. Yeah.
The only thing I say is that, you know, everyone, like I said to Sherry before you popped up, every single person that comes up on my panel is very entitled to have their own opinion. I do not judge anybody for having a difference of opinion that is different from mine, you know, because at the end of the day, we all want the truth. We apparently know the truth because what Sherry just said, but we all want if there was anyone else involved, we all want the truth. So that's why I leave my panel when Chris Watts is brought up, and I'm thankful that Sherry brought it up. I see it as it's not my place, nor is it anyone else who has a channel to pinpoint where they think that you are wrong. Because when this case started, we all started with a theory, including the pigs in in Colorado. Sorry, police officers. I should respect them, even though they're stupid. But you know what I mean? Like, so everybody that wants to pop up on panel and have an opinion, feel free. You're not going to be judged, and if you are, I'll crack the shits. You know, Sherry, I'm not saying this to be disrespectful to Sherry, but Sherry pops up here, and when she does, she talks Chris Watts, and I'm fine with that because I didn't have a topic in mind tonight. It's open discussion for anything. Just all I ask is that if someone comes up here that's got a difference of opinion that's not yours, show respect with it and just listen to their opinion. Don't go ranting and raving and abusing them because their opinion is different from what you believe, because that's not what my channel's about, and it never will be. Are you coming up, Haley? Do you know how to? Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. Sorry.
I would never bash Shanann ever because I was with Thrive before any of this happened.
I think that Shanann's been completely misunderstood through. Oh, here we go. Here she is.
Yeah.
I think she's been completely misunderstood throughout this whole case. Welcome to my panel, Miss Haley. And she got herself on mute too.
I didn't go to the bathroom.
No,
anybody. I was flushing my cigarette.
I can see her, can't hear her. Hello? No, can't hear
her. Her volume's down
muted,
too.
my dear?
Muted.
Turn your volume up. Okay, if you're going to come up on panel, you need to have yourself unmuted so I can. It's next to the camera. If you don't want to be on camera, that's cool.
No, she's off.
Mute.
She's off. She should be. Lucky stop.
Whoa. Someone's dog's got mental. Not mine, because I don't have one.
It's mine.
Haley. Oh, okay.
Stop.
Hayley, if you can hear me, adjust your volume, sweetheart. Because my volume's up on all things on my phone. Just make sure of that. Yes, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be able to hear everyone else. I can't hear her.
It doesn't show the volume there. Stop, Lucky.
I don't know why I can't hear her.
The volume thing's not there. She should be able to talk.
Yeah. Unless her volume on her phone is like her outgoing thingy is down. Okay. Hayley, if you can hear me at all, pop down, pop back up, and adjust the volume on your phone. I don't think she can hear me either. Oh, fuck. If I could grip a pen, I'd hold up a notice. Turn volume up. Oh, fucking hell. Hey. Oh, shit, my phone's dying.
Lucky. We can hear you. Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Where's the stupid cord? Okay. Hayley, we can't hear you, sweetheart. Check your volume.
Okay.
Sherry's saying that one creator said months back that Shanann's family killed Shanann and the children. You know who I'm referring to, I believe.
I think I know who too, but I'm not going to mention that channel name on my panel.
Okay,
Hayley.
I think I've done it.
Yes, you have. We can hear you, Hayley.
Oh my God!
Oh! Welcome to True Crime Discussions with Tammy.
This is like the first time that I've ever done this. I'm so excited. Hello from London.
Welcome from Australia. We've got someone from Canada. We've got someone from, I can't remember, Florida. And we've got someone from now London.
Excuse how I look, because I'm working and I'm
Lucky,
all
stop. Sorry. My dog's being a big mouth.
Yeah, I look a right mess, so excuse me.
Oh, you look gorgeous, honey. It's all good.
Oh, I don't.
Well, your voice is awesome. I love the accent. I think it's awesome.
Oh, really? Is it quite Essexy?
Yes, I love it. Your dog's going mental, Melody.
I'm giving him a cookie to shut him up. Hey.
Oh my God, I can't believe I've actually done it. Wow.
You did well. No, because when I was saying like turn the volume up, don't hit mute. And I was thinking if she's got her volume down, she's not going to bloody hear me.
No, I could hear you. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good. Hopefully I'll
welcome.
find it easier.
Yeah, but welcome to my panel, and you're welcome anytime, just like anybody else is.
Thank you, Tammy.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
I subscribed with you quite a while ago, and I love listening to you.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
It's just so nice to like be able to speak and not be hated for maybe what views people may have, or
because I don't see the point in that. I don't see why if you've got to have a channel and you're going to discuss a big profile case such as the Watts case or any case, and you're going to have like people and do lives, you've got to let people in chat voice what they're thinking and not just be in agreements with whoever's running the show that night, because it's stupid. Yeah. That's why I've always let it be an open discussion, whatever the case is I happen to be talking about.
But it has to be. It has to be. Oh my God, what a lunatic. Yeah, mention no names, but my God, the venom.
Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about, and yes, I agree with that one.
Shocking. Actually, do you know what? I did subscribe to him, and very briefly, I became a member. Very quickly, I realised this is, and I'm not naming any names, but very quickly, I realised that this was not a healthy place to be.
It's not.
It was toxic, and
Exactly.
it's all okay if you're saying the right things. You're okay. The minute you don't,
Mm-hmm.
it's passive aggressive.
Oh, definitely.
Wow, I haven't come across anybody else on YouTube with that much anger.
It's very frustrating. And if it's the person I'm thinking of, I used to appear on the panel there quite a lot.
Did you?
And yeah, and it's like I have an opinion by saying stuff like how, in regards to the Watts case, you know, how Betty, who saw Chris's truck every day, morning, noon, and night, she said it was grey. And then the babysitter goes there the weekend of, and she said it was brown. Yeah. And then this same creator compared the two trucks. It's like, well, if you know they're both different colours, why are you comparing both of them?
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I've always had the theory that Chris didn't drive his own truck home that weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get ridiculed and dragged through the coals for that. Like,
I believe the girls didn't go home from the birthday party.
No, I don't think they did either. Because once they drive into that garage, you can't tell who's getting out of that car.
Well, this is it, isn't it? I mean, where is that footage? Where is the footage of that day after, you know, from the birthday party? We should have seen that footage of him coming home with those girls.
Exactly.
Why did we not see that?
Exactly. And how come when that Shanann got home, you remember the footage when they did the welfare check? Chris stands at the bottom. I've said this on so many occasions. I'm sorry if I'm boring people in chat. He stands at the bottom of the stairs and goes, this is where the doorbell camera picks up from. But when Shanann comes home that morning, if it is from that morning, she's way back near the end of the, like, to the middle of the driveway, and then it picks up.
Absolutely.
But yet we still see Nicole Atkinson's car reversing out on said doorbell footage.
And we've seen Nicole and her son Nick on that doorbell footage. There's footage. It's so frustrating because so much could be cleared up by just having that little bit of footage to say he was on his own or was he with the girls. That was it.
Exactly.
And that would just, you know, that would just show us, however, whether we're right or we're wrong. It's
exactly like when they won't show us though, because there's so, like, I see it as that if they had I'm not sure if you get them in London, I'm not sure if you get them in Canada, but they used to have these things where, well, I'll use this as an example, these Elvis Presley magazine, and every second fortnight you'd get like a bonus DVD with it of Elvis concerts or an Elvis movie or something like that. That's what they need to do with the discovery of the Watts case. Volume 1, non-redacted. Volume 2, parts redacted. Volume 3, everything that could potentially have the public coming to their own assumptions redacted.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's just pathetic. If you make a discovery, guess what? It should never, ever be tampered with once it's done.
Exactly. You know, and what is, you know, this, you know, Chris is where he needs to be. What's the issue? What's the problem with showing us that footage? Why, you know, why is that not okay to show us him arriving back from that birthday party?
Exactly.
It's just simple.
And when the first cop showed up, when Chris came, he should have followed Chris into the garage, into the house. Just the cop. But he didn't. He waited for Chris at the front door, and then and she was demanded by Sandra Ruzek, she's allowed into the house because it's her daughter's house.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was actually Chris's house.
You have no right to go in there.
Well,
and when they went in there, none of them went upstairs. None of them called out her name. Nothing like that. They all went into the kitchen. Did you see her purse there? No. And then after they came back from the neighbor's house, when David Baumhover, they all went through the garage, even N.A., and then all of a sudden, N.A. was at the bottom of the stairs. The one cop was behind her. David Baumhover, Chris, and another cop were upstairs. And then you see Nicholas by the kitchen going back and forth, and then bang, her fucking purse appeared.
I mean, and the thing that troubles me to this day I'm a mum of 5. I've got 3 grown-up daughters. My oldest is 29. Now, for instance, I go to a flat. I'm so concerned that I have to call the police because I'm so afraid that something's happened to her. The minute that somebody opened that door for me, I would fly in and I'll be shouting, "Charlotte, where are you? Where are you, Charlotte?" I'd be shouting. There was none of that.
Exactly.
If you felt the need, she felt the need to phone the police because she was so concerned. Good job, well done. But where was that? It didn't follow through. It kind of tapered off. For me, I would have been so frantic that I would have been yelling for her. I would have been yelling for those girls. And there was none of that.
And the thing that confuses me as well, even though, and this is going to make me sound like a cow, but that it's my channel. The thing I don't get though is the fact that they'd learned absolutely fuck all. I'm sorry if you take offense to swearing.
Oh no, you can swear.
Hayley. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a rule on my channel. You have to swear on my channel at least once.
That's good. I'm like, fuck. There we go.
There you go.
Away.
Sherry just said right here, Nicole knew Shanann wasn't there point blank.
Exactly. Because how would she have been able to tell if the car seats were in the car when the garage was in darkness and the windows are fucking tinted?
Absolutely.
And also,
she said her son stood on her car. There would have been a dent. Look how big her son is.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like a little twig. Now, what I was going to say is, in the John Bonet case, because I'm going to discuss that with you sometime soon. You're welcome to join us if you like. Now, the thing is, they went into that case thinking it was a kidnapping.
Yeah.
They still went through the house without gloves and without going behind a locked door. They did not open that 2-way bathroom. I can't still remember what it's called. I keep forgetting. Jack and Jill bathroom. I think that's what they call them.
That's it,
yeah. How is it that door stayed locked for over an hour and a half without anyone going in there?
See, again, so let's put ourselves back in that position. You're frantic. She hasn't answered the phone. You can't hear her. You can't hear the girls. You've gone in. You should have been shouting. No one's replying. They would have heard you. They know you're there. They can hear the radio. The police are yelling out. You're searching the house. And the one room that's locked, everyone ignores it. She could have been in there. She could have been on the floor. There could have been an intruder in there. I mean, that should have been, just so much. There's just so much that
stop.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Frustrating.
And to tell you, those pro bars have nuts in it.
Those pro bars have nuts in them?
The pro bars have nuts in it.
Yeah. Oh, but don't forget, it was only tree nuts that she was allergic to. She wasn't allergic to whatever nuts were in those bars.
No, because she even, remember when Bella said to the babysitter, my sister Cece can't have coconut because she'll end up in heaven.
That's
the babysitter. When she was interviewed, she said Bella told her that Cece can't be near coconuts because she'll end up in heaven.
And a lot of those pro bars have coconut like little bits and pieces like shredded. Has Hayley muted herself? No. Are you there, Hayley?
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Now she did. Okay. Can you hear us, Hayley? I can't hear her. Hayley, come back. Hayley.
N.A. wasn't the close friend she's made herself out to be either. Shanann didn't even attend her wedding. N.A. didn't even know basic details about Shanann. You're right.
She didn't know her birthday. She didn't know her phone number off
She
by
didn't
heart.
even know how old she was, and she even got the ages of the friggin' girls wrong.
She said 2 and 3, didn't she? Or 3
Yeah.
and 4. Yeah.
Yeah, she said 2 and 4. Cece was 3.
Hello. Okay. I don't know what's going on tonight. I don't know what's. That's Sherry.
Haley's saying she couldn't hear us.
We couldn't hear you either, sweetheart. Hang on. There we go. Try and pop back if you want to, Haley. You're awesome to talk to. Anyone that comes up on battle is awesome to talk to. But no, I just find it really, really fucked up that none of them, in the John Bonet case or the fucking Watts case, none of them wore fucking gloves. And I know I keep saying that in nearly every live when I talk about the Watts case, but it's just pathetic.
And then when they went back to collect evidence, they all put them in plastic bags.
Yes, which is a stupid thing. Big mistake, yes.
And they should have collected all the stuff when they were all missing. They should have had that place taped up until they figured anything out. And NA shouldn't have been in there. Nicholas shouldn't have been in there. And neither should have Madison.
Exactly. And Madison's the little girl that everyone thinks was a twin.
No.
Oh, baby.
They thought it was a ghost.
A ghost, that's right. I think Haley's coming back. Yes, Haley's back. Welcome back, Haley. Can you hear us now? We can't hear you because you're muted, I think.
And you're right, DJ. DJ, you're right. Nobody said Shanann deserved to die at all. Nobody.
Okay, Melody, can you try and help me tell Haley what to do again? Because I can't remember what to.
Your microphone, your mic, is got a line through it. Down below.
Okay, so you need to take
the mic. Push the mic. Oh,
not the exit button.
The furthest one on the left where it says MIC.
Yes.
Oh, what was that?
Was it a beep?
No, I felt a vibration. I don't know if that was my thing.
That wasn't me. I
felt the zzz, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't push anything.
No, I get very, very angry, and I'm very passionate about this case. And like I was saying when Haley was up here, I want everyone to feel free to say what they want about this case, but please just remember to be respectful as you do so. If you're pissed off about it, be pissed off.
Even when we do and we have our own opinions, we can also put our opinions together and try and piece it together.
Exactly right. We can all work as a good, solid team, and everyone's opinion's welcome.
And everyone's opinion matters.
Exactly right. I would never judge anyone for having a difference of opinion than I do.
Yeah.
Well, where would that get me? You know, it wouldn't get me fucking anywhere.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to wear gloves soon. Jesus. Ooh. Gonna be time to turn up the heat.
It's actually interesting because it's cold here at the moment. I don't know what it's like where Haley is. I think it's hot weather, hence why one of the guards at the Queen's funeral fainted.
Where is she, in Florida?
Haley, she's in London. Or the UK, sorry.
Oh, I wouldn't. Well, it would be cold there, wouldn't it?
I don't think so.
Should be cold there.
I'm just.
Hold on.
Sorry.
She said sorry she got kicked out. She said she'll be right.
I didn't kick you out.
No. She said I will go back to just chatting offline now, though, as I
All
need
right.
to carry on working. She's working, but she said she's
Okay.
going to be.
If you can find me on Facebook, add me, Hayley. I think we are friends on Facebook already. I'm not sure, but if we're not, feel free to add me. I'm sure we've got friends in common. So, oh, fuck it hell. Does anyone? I'm not saying this to be disrespectful to you, Melody. Please don't think I am. But does anyone else want to pop up here? Anyone at all? You're entitled to have an opinion. I will not yell. I will not scream, and most importantly, I will not judge your opinion because everyone's opinion is valid. Like Melody said, everyone. I agree with what you said. I can't remember what you fucking said. You know, we can all work together and come up with what we believe happened and stuff like that.
And try and piece what we think together.
Exactly.
And we'll look at everybody's opinion, hear everybody's opinion.
Exactly right. I am not one to turn around and say you can't have that opinion. If you start disrespecting the dead, then I might have something to say about that. And when I say I might, I mean I will, because they're not here to defend themselves. As far as I know, the Ruseks don't watch my channel, so they can't defend their daughter. And so I'll do it for them. You know what I mean? Like, just don't disrespect Shanann. You got an opinion about Shanann that's not a pleasant one. All I ask is you keep that under your hat and don't mention it in my chat. That's the only rule I really do have. Just don't disrespect the dead.
Exactly, Hayley, because Hayley's saying the same thing. She's like, we can all do so much more together as a team.
Exactly. And for what it's worth, whether you appear on panel, whether... Hayley, are you a mod? Is Hayley a mod?
I
don't think she is.
I can't tell on this.
Okay, Hayley, just put a blue or hang on. Just put something in chat if you want to be a mod, because I let everyone be a mod on my channel. For the reason mainly is because then they're protected when they come in here, and that way if anyone comes in here and starts treating them like shit, they have the power to actually block them from my channel, because I want everyone that comes in here to feel 110% safe and secure, because, you know, I'm that kind of nice person. If you don't want to be a mod, that's fine, but I'm more than happy to make you one if you want to be one. Just give me a heads up and let me know, or Melody can let me know that you've let me know. And yeah.
No, DJ says, sorry, Tammy, I did comment above that. I know people have seen things about Shanann that paint her in a bad way. Well, nobody's perfect, for one.
Exactly.
Right? Like, even if I were gone, you know, there's stuff probably that I've done that's not perfect either. But I'm not saying anything to bash her, saying, oh, she's horrible. Oh, she shouldn't have done this. She shouldn't have done that. Nothing like that. We're just trying to figure out what happened.
Exactly right.
And it just strikes me odd that when Chris was in there, he actually did pass that test. And when he did get that polygraph test, he was never asked about the girls. He was only asked about Shanann.
There you go. Hang on, this
Not once was he asked about the girls.
Exactly right.
And then when he said he wanted to talk to his dad, just before his dad came in, he had those two cell phones, and he kept getting messages through, I think it was his personal or his work phone. And then he was seeing something on there just before his dad came in, and then his hands went right in his head, his face, and then he just went and told his dad what Tammy wanted to hear. And that's when he said, oh, because Tammy had said that did Shanann do something to the girls, and you had to do something back to her in revenge.
Melody,
She
can
also
you cover for me? Sorry,
she
can you
pointed
keep talking? Melody, hang on a sec. Can you keep talking? I've got to pop into YouTube through this phone so I can make Haley a mod. So keep talking. I'm listening, but I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
Cheers.
all tie together, hence they never asked about the girls. However, yes, he did pass through that polygraph. Thank you. Thank you. And even when he was saying when he choked Shanann, that her eyes went red and she was praying. The autopsy said her eyes were never red. She was strangled, yes, but her eyes never filled up with blood. And when they told Chris about Bella's injuries, he didn't even know about what a frenulum or anything was. And that got him freaked out. And why would Tammy and whatever his name is go back after he made the confession saying, oh yeah, he did it? Why would they go back and start questioning him again? You can't do double jeopardy. Yes, Haley. That's exactly what I think. I think he was being told stuff from there that the girls were put in the tanks, everything was done, and that was it. So he took the rat.
But didn't he fuck up by saying that Cece was in one tank and Bella was in the other? But Bella was in the one that Cece was in, and Cece was in the one Bella said, but he got them mixed up.
Because of the blonde hair. Bella has brown hair.
I just find it all very fucking odd.
Yes, Haley, because he knew the game was over. He knew his family was all gone at that point, so he would have nobody. That's why he dropped his hands in, because his girls were gone. Not just Shanann, but his girls were gone.
And that $10,000 that he got from his super, I reckon that was just a down deposit to pay to save the girls. I can't say that NK wasn't involved. I still think she was involved. No, I really do. That's okay.
She's acting weird. No, I'm not saying that she's not, like, she's saying that she doesn't think, like DJ's saying that they don't think NK was involved. But we all have our own opinions. I just think she knew too much. She knew too much before the accident happened, but when it came close to the accident, or not accident, the murders, it was like she was all blank.
Exactly. None of it made any fucking sense. And how she couldn't remember the 111-minute phone call.
Yeah, and she was
in the house both times that she supposedly only went there twice.
And she was on Saratoga Trail when the phone pinged. Her phone pinged. And then she destroyed that piece in her phone.
SIM card.
Why would you do that?
Because she didn't want Chris to contact her anymore, but then she went and got the exact same bloody phone number.
Yeah.
And she admitted to that because when she was getting interviewed, she goes, oh, yes, this is the phone number. I've had this phone number for years or forever.
Yes. I believe, and don't get me wrong, I believe Chris belongs in jail because I believe he knew what was going on. Even though he didn't know what was happening. Well, he knew what was happening. he knew what was happening and stuff. So yes, he does belong in jail, but I believe there's others involved that should be in there with him.
Mm. I just think this, like I said, no matter how many times I say I don't want to discuss this case, it always comes back around that I do. Well, people are always saying I don't discuss true crime. I am now. Oh. Nah. This hope you got your. Did Haley get Haley? Did you get your wrench, honey? Because I hope it worked. Because sometimes it doesn't, and it makes me look like a dick.
Oh, I have a lot. She said that I would love us all to deep dive on JonBenét. Would love to hear everyone's opinions. Oh, I know a lot about JonBenét. I knew about JonBenét when it first, like, I knew about JonBenét way back when it happened. I've got stacks of books and newspapers that.
Yes, you do. You showed me. Haley, do me a
Even-
favor, sweet. You find me on Facebook, and then when if Melody's comfortable with it, which I'm sure she will, because you seem to get on like a house on fire. You could what do you call it? You can join us. Anyone that wants to talk about the JonBenét case with us, like, it'll be a strictly, for the first few nights I do it, it'll be like, selected panel people, but then panel guests, but then afterwards it would be like open panel for anyone to pop up and have an opinion. It's the same with the Chris Watts case. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not about to judge anybody for having a difference of opinion. Like, I think John Ramsey is somehow connected to it, and I think Patsy is somehow connected to it. That might be different from what Haley or what Melody think, and that's completely fine too, because I'm not going to have people be disgraced against because they have a difference of opinion. That's not who I am. I might be a total bitch in real life, I don't know, but I try my hardest not to judge people. There's some people that deserve judging, though. And we can all agree with that. There's people in our lives that don't deserve to be around. But no, I just think that the cases that I'm going to be discussing are important. So, see how we go.
But, and then another thing, I forget who it was that said something, because they were minors, they won't show their autopsies and stuff like that. But then why did they show JonBenét's autopsy? Graphic. They showed it, her neck, they showed her face with her mouth sticking out, they showed her skull, they showed her hands, they showed her pretty much her whole body, and she's a minor.
Can you hear me?
But to clear it up, I would even, I know the parents gave permission and stuff like that, but if they wanted this whole thing and not it continuing and continuing, you think they'd say, okay, well, just check it to clear whoever on the girls.
Yeah. Are you there?
Me?
Yeah, because because before you were buffering really badly on my end.
I hear it. Well, I heard you buffering a little bit, but I didn't hear myself.
Oh, I was just having a little bit of a sing along saying, nobody can hear me. I
Oh,
must be buffering. Oh, shit, that's embarrassing if everyone heard me sing. I'm so sorry, anyone who did. Fucking hell. That's embarrassing if anyone did hear me. But no, like I said, when it comes to any case I talk about on this channel, everyone's allowed to have an opinion.
yeah.
I don't want anyone to ever feel like they're going to be alienated. If people want to disrespect other people for having a difference of opinion, that's on them. That's not on me.
You think they would have learned? You think they would have learned with John Bonet because it was in Colorado as well, just
Exactly
different part.
right. You'd think they would learn, but it's very, very hard
That
to
was
try and train
that
a
was
monkey.
Boulder, Colorado. It was Boulder, Colorado, with John Bonet, and it was Denver, Colorado, with the Watts case. You think by then they would have learned? Because they let all
And you think
people
they would have
in
got
John Bonet's house. They let the people in John Bonet's house, all those people, and then with Chris Watts again. NA went in. Her son went in. The daughter went in.
exactly. They would have. If I was the police officer, I'm like, I'm sorry, but this could potentially be a crime scene. Either wear gloves or stay out.
Well, even with like John Bonet, they should not have let all those people in the house.
No, they shouldn't. Definitely not have.
Just like they did with the Watts, even though they said that she was kidnapped or whatever. You know what? Nobody should have been in that house.
Exactly. Anytime a welfare check is conducted, the moment that Nicole Atkinson said that her and Chris were separating, that's when they should have thought, okay, this could potentially be a crime scene. We better call for backup to bring gloves and hairnets and fucking shit to wear over our feet so that way we're not contaminating the scene. Because at the end of the day, they didn't know what they were walking into.
The first cop would have said, you know what, you can't come in here. Neither can your son or your daughter. It'll have to be him and Chris, and then he can call for backup to see, like, if he thinks something fishy's going on. He should have called for backup saying, okay, this is very, very odd. You know, you should come in here. And then the neighbor, yeah, if he wanted people in his house, fine, because it's on the cam.
Yeah. I just find it very, very fucking odd.
And then her purse, when David Baumhover comes, NA followed him and Chris into the house through the garage. And then she was at the bottom of the stairs watching Chris at the top with David Baumhover and the cop upstairs. And there was the cop downstairs behind her. And then you see Nicholas by the kitchen going back and forth. And then you see the purse appear.
It's if like magic. David Copperfield still practicing magic, ladies and gentlemen.
And then when that cop, the other cop, not the first one that came in, when he went into the kitchen, and that's when NA was like, oh, her purse.
Yeah, it's interesting how that she goes, her purse is still here, and how she announced the fact that out loud, mind you, and the fact that her phone was there again out loud, but yet when she got into the house, like Haley and you both have pointed out, and numerous other people have, no one called out Shanann's name when Nicole walked in the fucking door. She looked at the stairs as if it was the fucking Antichrist. Like thinking, I would have
ran up the stairs screaming, looking in every single bedroom. Yeah, I would have looked in every single bedroom, on the floor, everywhere.
Exactly. I wouldn't have just played follow the leader with the murderer. Because that's what you do, you see. Well, I suppose that's what they do in Colorado. No offense to anyone who lives there. You know, if there's a crime scene, this just game called Follow the Leader. But the leader is a fucking idiot. And that's the police. I'm sorry, but they are. Hence why I called DA Rock dumbass dog. I've got nothing to hide when calling him that. Because you think about it, if Chris, let's just say hypothetically, Chris had nothing to do with any of this. The way they zeroed in on Chris from the day dot, they didn't focus on anyone else that could potentially be involved, just Chris. And yet the fucking skanky camel-toed mistress was never put on a lie detector test. But yet,
And
neither was anybody else, just Chris.
And out of everybody that was talked to that they potentially thought could have had something to do with it, like Troy, NK, the other ones, Chris was the only one that said he would do a polygraph test. Why? If he could have easily said, no, I'm not doing the polygraph test, and he would have got away with it.
Exactly. I just think this whole case is completely... Sorry if anyone takes offence. I should put a disclaimer at the beginning of each live. Swearing may occur in this video. I need to start doing that because, you know, people say it's your channel, do whatever, but if people are just tuning in for the first time and you don't like profanity, I'm really sorry. But swearing is like learning a second language for me. It just comes natural.
Sometimes, yeah, a lot of the times people like are around that and they hear it all the time.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure I don't offend anybody.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm getting to the stage where my numbers are hot, like going up. I don't want them to go down because I'm not swearing.
Some people swear because it's a venting thing because of the case itself, and it angers people.
Exactly. Like you can't, like, how does this sound, okay? To say, this case really, really jerks my chain. You know what I mean? Instead of saying, this case really fucks me off, you know, it really pisses me off. It makes me so fucking angry. I think people are more inclined to believe the second one than the first one, because saying it jerks your chain doesn't have the same ting to it.
And it makes me also think twice of there was more people. Why would Chris say when Tammy and what is it, Kobach?
I think so, yeah. I think I know what you're going with this, yeah.
Why would they go back and start talking to him, asking him to tell them about the whole thing? Why would he go and say, we had a shovel, we had the leaf blower, and we. Who's the we? Why didn't they ask who's we? Exactly, DJ.
Go on, I'm listening. What's with all the we's?
Yeah, there should have been. Yeah, I would have asked who's we.
I would have said, who the fuck is we? You're not French. You don't go, mais oui, mais ne sais pas quoi, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but we in French means yes.
Okay, so you would have gone, yes, shovel. Yes, whatever.
And we like, I'm French myself, and we don't say, oh yeah, we went to I mean, yes, I did this, you know, like I wouldn't. Oh,
it's like as last time I checked, French Chris was completely 100% American, so
yeah, I'm French and English, like no,
well,
no.
No. We, yes.
And the only time he was saying we was when he was explaining, yeah, we had a shovel, we had the rake, we had that leaf blower or whatever.
Exactly. It was never any other time.
He could have just simply said, I had a shovel, I had a rake, and I had this.
Exactly. And because the cops are so fucking stupid, they didn't pick up on the we. See, part of me just wants to think because it's in Colorado, they missed out on that part of the crucial bit of information. But who the fuck knows? Because they learned absolutely nothing from the JonBenét case. You think that's when they would actually go, okay, how are we going to do this exactly? You know, we screwed up in the JonBenét case. We allowed it to go for as long as it did, and yet we still haven't found the murderer. So what are we going to do this time round? You know what I mean? Just how they fucked up royally. And I need to end this live very soon.
Why did they continue, like, automatically put Chris in jail for all these murders if polygraph tests aren't reliable in court?
Exactly. That's what I was saying before. Apart from the supposed failed lie detector test and his confession in where he is now, what proof have they got that Chris committed any of this?
Exactly.
Like, I'm not saying Chris is innocent, guys. I'm not saying that. But
even when Chris was describing, like when they asked what Shanann was doing, if she fought back and stuff like that, and he's like, oh, her eyes just went all bloodshot red that's not true.
Because her eyes would have been bloodshot when they found her fucking body.
And they weren't.
Exactly.
When they explained her autopsy, it wasn't. It was nothing like he said. And he didn't know anything about the girls until he was in court. And they explained him. That's when you really see his legs start to go when Bella's injuries were being told.
Think about it. Exactly, because how come his leg didn't do that when he was in the interview room when he was admitting that the girls were dead? He found out the girls were dead then. But like you said, he didn't find out until he was in the courtroom what actually injuries those girls sustained. Because if he had heard that, his leg would have been going fucking mental. His leg would have been going mental then.
Yeah, I believe in the interview room, he was being told on his phone. I'm thinking they probably said, okay, it's done. This and this and that.
Late. Yep. You're too late. The girls are gone.
Yeah. And that's when he went like that. And that's when he was like, okay, I'm just going to take the rap for all of this.
Mm-hmm. Because he already probably thought whoever else was involved already annihilated his
family. Before even saying he did it, he took the idea that Tammy threw at him, saying, oh, did Shanann do something to the girls and you did something to her?
Well, there you go.
And then that's when he said, yeah, he did that. And then that's when he got scared. Instead of calling an ambulance or whatever, he just went and buried the bodies.
Mm. Very, very, very sus.
And not just that, it rained. It rained Tuesday, all day Tuesday, really bad, because when N.A. went in for her interview on Tuesday, you hear the cops say, oh, it's coming down hard. It's coming down hard, all that rain.
Mm.
And that's also when N.A. said that she gave the purse to Chris. She never gave the purse to Chris. She said it was found on the counter.
Exactly.
Chris was upstairs.
Chris go to her with the ring?
Huh?
And why did Chris, when he found Shanann's ring, why did he go straight to N.A. about it?
Yeah, and he kept getting things on his phone. Like, it could have been anybody. Like, and then he went straight into the room. She went in and out of that room too.
And yet she didn't find anything. I think she had the ring all along, personally. Because if you look at the photos of Shanann, she's not wearing a ring when in that picture at the dinner thing they had that night. She's not wearing a wedding ring there. Because in her words, and I quote, her fingers were getting too fat for the wedding ring, so she took them off.
And supposedly the only time she takes off her ring is when she's dyeing her hair.
Oh, there you go. Well, there's a photo of Chris, Shanann, and the girls at the North Carolina airport, and she's not wearing a ring in that picture either. Like, people reckon that Chris got the ring out of the car. I still believe it was the key to the bathroom. Sorry about that. Hang on. Fuck. All right, I'm going to have to wrap this live up, guys, because I'm running very low on battery, and even though it's charging slower than a snail on a good day. But I will be back later on in the week, or early next week, to do another live. If Melody would like to join me, we might start the JonBenét stuff. Hayley, if you're still in here, I'm not sure. If you can find me on Facebook, that'd be awesome, because then I can do a group call with you and Melody, and we can discuss when is a convenient time for all of us to get our awesome heads together and talk JonBenét.
I sent you the pictures of JonBenét's autopsies.
Yeah, when we're going to share those, you've got to let me know, because I can't share my screen, but you've got to let me know when they're going to be up here, because then that way I can put in the description, caution, graphic photos will be presented in tonight's live.
Very graphic.
Hey?
It's very, very graphic.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying you got to if you know how to, like, be up here on your, say, for example, you're up here on your phone, then you join up here with your tablet, or you are up here with your tablet, and then you join up with your phone, and then I just share the screen that way. I think that's how you do it. I don't know. I have to find someone who knows all about that shit. I don't know how to do it.
Me either.
Okay, so we're all going to be new to this. This is going to be something I have I might actually see if Van's going to be free one of those nights and see if she can help out a little bit. If she's not free, that's cool. I'll work something out. But I do, like I said, I do have to wrap this up, because I'm on 3%, and it's been on 3% for the last 10 minutes. And even though my phone's charging, it's not charging. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Melody, for being here tonight, Dale. Thank you, Sherry, and thank you, Hayley. I hope for the time you're up here, you enjoyed yourself. And
thank you, Kelly and DJ.
Yes, and Kelly and DJ, thank you all so much for being in chat and sticking around. And if you felt like your message was ignored, I do apologise. It's just sometimes it's hard to read.
I was reading their.
Yeah.
I was reading what they were putting in.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, Dale. All right, guys. All right. Are you going to stick around? Oh, how does it sound, Melody? If you wanted to pop down so I could just finish my wrap up, and then when my phone has more charge in it, I'll give you a call.
Okay.
All right, then. Thanks for popping up, Dale. Much appreciate all your help. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. DJ, I'll respond to your message as soon as I get off here. I can't get to my messages. I can, but it keeps on closing, so I might need to update Messenger. I don't know. But thank you to everybody who was in here. Thank you to all my guests tonight. And hopefully on my next live, I'll be able to, like I said, talk a little bit about JonBenét. But like I said, when we are talking about JonBenét, there might be times where I'm saying now in advance, please, if you do see any of my upcoming cases to do with JonBenét, please spread the word far and wide to always make sure you read the description, because obviously there are going to be pictures that are a bit, well, they are very, very graphic, because they will be of JonBenét's autopsy. And I don't want anyone to come in and be shocked just if they happen to come in when those pictures are and they forget to read the description. So if you know anybody who's going to be wanting to tune into that, please let them know that there will be graphic pictures. And it will be in the description. It most probably will be in the title as well. And I just want to make sure that everybody is well informed. I'm not exactly sure when that's going to happen. Hopefully Hayley can find me on Facebook, and then Melody, Hayley and I, the three musketeers from 3 different parts of the world. And it's going to be actually quite cool, because it's going to be able to have people from Canada, UK and Australia, and we're all going to be able to have difference of opinions. So it might get a bit bad, but I doubt it, because I can guarantee the people I have on my panel are not argumentative. They have a beautiful heart. Every person that's been on my panel, well, not every single person, but almost every single person that's been on my panel has a heart of gold. And those people know who they are. The people that I talk to on Facebook and through Messenger and talk through Messenger, you're all amazing, and I love you all. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Oh yeah, and thank you, Andy, for popping up briefly. Sorry, I forgot to thank my own brother. What a bitch I am. All right, guys. Well, until next time, please take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and stay safe more than anything, because there are a lot of fucktards out there these days, as we all know. So anyway, on that note, until next time, guys, just remember, Tammy's listening. Doesn't listen to the gossip, doesn't listen to the drama. Try and stay away from that shit, because there's no point to it. So people want to invite, if I let drama into my life, my channel would go downhill so fast. But sometimes drama's hard to ignore. But I'm doing my best to follow the instructions of very dear friends by saying, let it go, as the song goes. All right, guys. Well, anyway, until next time, just remember, Tammy's here, and I love you all, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you next time. So, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Why am I waving? You can't see me wave. Anyway, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.